Hi folks, my name is Justin, and
I'm back.
here we go, and this is Vash. So today we're going to talk about the movie Logan, starring Hugh Jackman,
Who we love. I love Hugh Jackman.
Patrick Stewart.
Love Patrick Stewart. Do you watch his show? It's actually it's like a smart comedy. Like it's not dumb.
I'm surprised you like that.
I was surprised I liked that.
So this is the final installment of
Finally.
the Wolverine story. Well, at least with Hugh Jackman.
Because they could easily be like, and the next one's going to star Hugh Grant. You know, like they could Hugh anybody.
We didn't see the movie together. I can play the game. Did
yeah,
Vash enjoy the movie? It has comic book characters. Vash loves that.
I do love
He
comic
loves
book
Hugh Jackman.
characters.
He loves Patrick Stewart.
Yep.
However,
I love Patrick Stewart.
it was a darker and more dramatic movie. I'm going to basically assume Vash didn't like it.
I hated this movie.
There you go.
I really, really did not. But you know what, though? You know what? This movie is going to suffer the same critiques that Deadpool did, where when Deadpool came out, everybody was like, oh my God, this is the greatest movie ever. We love it. But it was a great movie because all the other ones were so bad. We were shocked.
I love Deadpool.
Yeah, right. I did too. I feel the first two Wolverine movies were so terrible that this one is such a jump that people are like, yeah, this is perfect. This is great. And I'm like, it really wasn't, guys. It really wasn't great. It was good, but it definitely wasn't
So
great.
you thought this movie was good?
Yeah. Like, well, for a Wolverine movie, I thought it was good. Like, all they did was, I don't want to nitpick.
Really?
This movie was 2 hours of Wolverine popping claws through people's faces and going, we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. And then
That is, honest to God, that is a fantastic description of this movie.
I know.
I enjoyed the movie. I think I enjoyed this movie. I thought, well, honestly, it's hard to see Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart seem older
Stewart's a
and
genius.
frail.
He was
Like,
great, Patrick Stewart.
They're
Good job,
great at it.
I was like, oh my God, this man's a genius. He's so good at like being old and frail. The little girl, great. Academy Award.
The little
Academy
girl was
Award.
great.
You know,
Yeah.
Like Make It Rain Academy Awards on her. You know how many movies have a little girl and you're like, oh my God. Great job. I loved every second of her. I can't think of anything I would have done different except maybe take away the Spanish. And I don't mean to be racist, but like she didn't really need to be Spanish. She could have been like, how great.
She was from Mexico.
Was she? No, you know, I'm not a fan of kids. I'm really not. I've never been a fan. You ever walk by a school of teenagers? Don't do it. You could be dressed in the flyest outfit with your hair looking nice. Teenagers will tear you apart.
First off, I don't think I've ever been in a fly outfit in my life.
Well, don't be around one of the teenagers because they will make you want to change clothes. Teenagers are worse than like a pool of sharks with like blood in the water. Matter of fact, I'd rather be in a pool of sharks with blood in the water. Now, okay, I'm not going to nitpick.
No.
I'm not going to nitpick. Here's the problem. This is what you guys don't get, right?
Please.
I read when I was a kid X-Men comics, right?
Yes.
And I said, these are great.
Gathered.
Now, somebody in Hollywood read the same book and said, this will be great as a movie.
Yes.
And he was like,
In fact, many
I'm
people
going to
have
take
done that.
I'm going to take everything great about this and not put it in the movie. That's what he did. You know who could have been in this? Sabretooth, Lady Deathstrike.
Well, actually, I think part of the point of this movie is it sounds like there aren't many mutants left.
I understand that.
know.
Okay, I get that. I understand that.
So they can't really have a lot of other mutants.
They don't have to
popping
be
in.
a lot of other, but you have to have a bad guy.
I think they did have a bad guy.
Did they?
They had a whole army.
You're crazy. He's crazy, right? You think them making up a bad guy is better than having Sabretooth or Lady Deathstrike or Cyber or Mr. Sinister?
And
you get what I'm saying?
You understand that they're all made up bad guys.
If you have Superman, you need Lex Luthor or Brainiac or Zod. You have Batman, you need the Joker, the Riddler, Catwoman, Penguin. You have the X-Men, you need Magneto, Apocalypse, Mr. Sinister. For Wolverine, you need Sabretooth, Cyber, Lady Deathstrike. You know, you don't need Dr. Johnson or whoever the he was. You don't need we're going to make up a character. That does not work. For Deadpool, you had Francis. If Darth Vader and Voldemort are sitting in a bar and Francis walks in, I'd be like, what the are you doing here? I really thought they were going to put a villain in this and not just have
There were villains
Steve
in
the
this.
villain.
You didn't like the name of Steve the villain. It has nothing to do with who the villain was. In fact, you just said Deadpool was a great movie, even though the Francis was the villain.
But but they used Francis. Why didn't they use
We're not even talking about Francis right now. We're trying to talk about Logan, which has nothing to do with Deadpool.
I would have rather had Francis. At least I'd be like, oh, I recognize him from Deadpool. Am I one of those ones that can't separate comic book from movie?
Yes. Yes, you are.
Really?
Yes. I'm amazed that it's taken literally about 15 movies involving comic characters for you to realize. So should we review the movie?
I thought we already did that.
Beautiful. I'm between a 3 and a 4.
Out of what?
Out
10?
of 5.
What?
It's always out of 5. It's been out of 5 for a few
I
years
know, but
now.
you said 3 or 4, and I was like, that can't be out of 5.
Gotta be out of 200. No, I really enjoyed the movie. I will say it is darker. It's not like a X-Men shoot 'em up kind of movie, like where there's all a bunch of action sequences, but it's a really good story, and if you've seen the rest of it, for goodness sakes, see what Hugh does now.
You know, I give this a 3, and not because I liked it. I give it a 3 because the other two were so bad, and this is much better than those, but it's still, to me, terrible.
Thank everybody for watching the show. Feel free to subscribe to the page.
Wait, is that it? We're done?
That's it. What was on last week and then what was on DVD.
That went so fast.
Thanks
We
for
didn't
Vash
even
for
talk
coming
about
on.
anything.
Fun enough, sometimes for me it feels like it's taken forever.
Yeah, but we haven't filmed 5 minutes worth of stuff.
I'm pretty sure we filmed about 40 at this point.
Really? You think so? I don't feel like we talked about anything about this movie.
That's correct. That is actually very accurate. That is a true statement. And on that, we'll see you guys later.
All right, then I guess we're done.